this particular lecture might not be relevant for all of you. I would still want you all to watch it in case you need it sometime in the future. But for the moment, it will only be required by those of you who work with JSON files. So we want to see how we can create a JSON dictionary. So we first import JSON, and then we want to say that the workbook is equal to load workbook, and our file name is equal to sample.xlsx. Let's just quickly double check. It is samples.xlsx. And we also want to say from OpenPyXL, I want to import load workbook. Now, if you observe carefully, we have already imported the module from OpenPyXL, and we've also opened our workbook. So we don't need to necessarily write these two lines again. The reason I'm doing this is because I want this particular line of code, or rather lines of code, to be independent, so that if you want to copy and paste it somewhere, you can do that. Once we have done this, we will say that our products is equal to, we just put curly braces here, and then we can say for row in sheet, just like we did earlier. And remember, we want to exclude the heading, so we want to keep the minimum row as 2 and the minimum column as 4 and the maximum column as 7. And because we want to see the values and not the cell reference, we want to say that the values underscore only is equal to true. Once we have done this, we can say that our product underscore ID is equal to row, and then our product is equal to, and now we can write that the parent is row 1 and the title is row 2, and finally the category is row 3. And then product underscore ID is equal to the product. And finally, we want to print the results. So we want to print JSON.dumps and product. And the result is the parent, the title, and the category, like this. You would notice that right now it is only giving us the last record. So 198443125. And if you notice, this is the last record in my data set. If you want to see all the records, you can simply write products and you get this clean JavaScript object notation, which can be read by many other environments and softwares.